water
for the
bill
water
you gave
and
us.
the light.
Kojo Upon Nkrumah came to let us that. Oh,
that is why.
I mean, maybe he was not in this country.
You are
So
You
now
were-
imagine we've not used water for free in the last 8 months. They've increased water for about 17% or so.
Oh God.
And
Are you aware that this is
conditions?
as a result of
And
the
which
IMF
conditions?
conditions?
Under their own conditions.
Under
Because
IMF conditions.
I don't know why we have.
It's under the IMF condition.
You have been mischievous here. You have been mischievous. You know very well that it is.
He knows.
Rather,
He
it is
knows.
IMF condition. You see, let us be fair to the people that we are speaking to. Let us be, fair to them. That if you seek to, situate your economic woes then to COVID Russia-Ukraine war, you must also be ready to as it were, do accountability. You need to account to the people. What you also spend the monies on. I remember the MPs were calling out for the ministers of health, minister of finance to come and account to us, to the people that okay, we received this amount of money. Donations are these. World Bank money is this. IMF money is this and this. It makes it beautiful. It makes governance very beautiful in that way. But if you refuse to do all these things, then everyone, the likes of you and I, the ordinary people, have the moral right to say anything, to say that you didn't do anything. You didn't, because you refused to account to me what you used the money for. Sure. I can remember even your parliamentary candidate said each of them received some money to use from the COVID fund to use it to do campaign and what. Those were allegations. You have not come to clean yourself before you left government. So as I'm sitting here, if they ask me how much was in the COVID fund, I'll go to to the website and check the amount of money received. Just oppose what you have done. In my own imaginative, I can say that you've done nothing. Sure. But if it didn't help us, the money you took, misplaced priorities. Okay. You were flying in private jets. That is evident enough. We are having more ministers than we ever had in this country. Historic. And you told us the more people, the more the work is being done. And unfortunately, it didn't happen. Your Minister of Agri, all of your ministries, Minister of Health, he said he wasn't thinking well when he went to do the Sputnik V, Sputnik V contract. When you go, COVID, when people are coming to this country, you were taking $150. COVID era.
I think that the only thing that can really justify the NPP from this particular conversation is when you come out to account to the people of Ghana. Else, Ghanaians would asked to see, assume things which might not even be so. So your party needs to do the accounting. It's needed. You
understand? So for me, what is present? I want you and I to agree that I don't know these are short-term measures being put in by the governor and the Ministry of Finance.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that this is a lazy approach. A very lazy approach.
But Razak, let me ask the NPP, what do you think the NDC should do in terms of getting a sustainable measure?
Yeah, so that's why they are in government. Okay. So if you have been given the power to lead,
they should be able
there's an assumption that you can think out of the box to find solutions to problems.
Okay, that's fair.
So we assume that the Bank of Ghana should be able, or the governor should be able to think with his team, find out something, just as Bawumia did. Hey. So the thinking that we cannot continue to inject this into the forex. Okay. We cannot continue to do that because it's not sustainable. Okay. And we are looking for sustainable way of dealing with this issue.
These things. Okay. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Now let's move to the next topic for discussion, and this topic is about our debt restructuring thing, agreements with Spain. Now, when we speak of debt restructuring, what does it simply mean in plain terms, Brahma?
It's just a way of governments planning to pay our debts that we owe to Spain. Okay. In terms of trenches. I don't know that successful bilateral deal that has been achieved comes in the favor of Ghana, so it's worth celebrating. This goes a long way to us. It will also give the economic managers more room to use money for other essential services. Okay. Ordinarily, maybe we would have been spending, maybe we are sending them $100 million a month. Maybe this deal will give us at least maybe at 3 months' time, we should be able to give out this money. Okay. We have a lot of issues to deal with. Today we have nurses and midwives being not paid. We have so many people complaining. We have even the labor unions also crying for an increment in their salaries. And we have so many. So I think it is a right direction. That I mean, debt restructuring. You know that you go in and fulfill those kind of requirements, and even sometimes, depending on how you're able to make your case, I mean the European country that you owe can even forgive some of the debts for you, so that you can also sustain your economy and I mean begin more. So it's all about being very. I mean, it's not like the one that we saw in the past where people's pensions were affected and all that, and it led to some people, I mean, passing away, losing their money, people's pensioners' money. I mean, I can. They said people are wicked, but we cannot be wicked like the MPP to this extent. I mean, that is why the people of Ghana trusted with this mandate. So I'm very happy that I mean, Dr. Kesora Tofos, the Minister of Finance, has done justice to this deal. I tried to search specifically how much we owe Spain, but I wasn't able to get specifically how much we owe them, so that at least we'll see in what trenches we are going to make sure we pay them their debt. I mean, like someone said, you inherit a government, you inherit both the assets and the liability, and we are ready to also, I mean, take on this liability, which is the debt, and make sure we restructure it and to the benefit of the people of Ghana, and whatever data will come out of it, the people of Ghana will always be the ultimate goal to benefit from it. So, I mean, kudos to the finance minister. Okay. I mean, one thing I like about him is that he's just a silent killer. He will go and cook when he's done. He'll come and present it, and you see that everything is going on well. So I think it's a right step, and we need to commend the government, commend the minister for being able to achieve this feat. Gone are the days where people used to celebrate even a signing of IMF deal. I mean, they used to say post it every week to get first tranche. It came. Shoot, we've not seen it until today. IMF first tranche that can $600 million. We don't know where it has passed. I mean, maybe Razak can tell us the first tranche that came. We came to meet the second tranche and whatnot. It's seen in every sector of the economy. We've seen that we need to cushion people through. I mean, you see, there's agreeably people say, "Oh, honeymoon." That's why all these things are happening. But if we start on a good note, you are definitely bound for, I mean, for victory. You are definitely bound for good governance ahead of you, because if you're able to come to put these measures in place, put some kind of relief in households. I mean, the likes of making sure that our young youth, our youthful people are able to get some relief in their pocket money, their daily expenses like transport fares decrease, food and services came down a little bit, exchange rate also came down. When you do, you are touching every sector of the economy. I mean, the likes of the stress-free policy, level 100s getting back their money. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have gotten it in any other government, but they've gotten able to use it for some small things to bring relief. We have nursing and training colleges. The form was also reduced. We have 50% of those going into the nursing training college, their fees being absorbed by government. So all these things are also, I mean, burdens coming onto the government. And we promise and we shall deliver. So in going for what this deal also seeks to do is, as it also give us some space, depending on the payment plan, so that we can use other monies if we know that we have to pay them in 3 months' time. If there's some more small money come, we will use it to pay the nurses. We will use it to get people youth in mining program. That relief to attend to other places. So I think it's a good right step in the right direction, and we need to, I mean, encourage such deals, so that going forward, every government that comes is for me to restructure our debt, so that we don't overburden the public purse. We don't get much from our revenue, internal generated revenue, because of so many issues, corruption, embezzlement. We are our own enemies, and I don't know, the government doesn't get much of the expected revenue. But if you're able to sit down, look at these restrictions and do it well, so that it doesn't necessarily affect the people you are coming to serve, I think it's a step in the right direction.
All right, thank you there, Brian. Razak.
Okay, thank you very much, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know, I feel bad that Ghana is always negotiating its debt. I don't think this is the country Nkrumah vision for us. Now, before I come here, I watched a video of Nkrumah where he said black man is capable of managing his own affairs and stuff. So these are some of the words that should inspire us, and then give us confidence into running this country in a way that should benefit the Ghanaian people. But you see that we've always going into debt, always and always, and you see that we always go for debt restructuring. The other time it was domestic debt restructuring program that affected a lot of Ghanaians, and this issue affected the government because of the debt restructuring program. But this is important because we cannot be wallowing in debt and then we have live in a comfortable life. It's not possible. So I think the debt restructuring program is simply seeks to allow allow some of the projects that we are running to continue.
Okay.
Also, to renegotiate the terms of the various debt contracts. But I have the feeling that, or the belief that the government should, I want to emphasize on that. The government should try as much as they can to put in measures that will help us reduce the borrowing. Borrowing is really draining this country.
Okay.
Even though it helps us in getting some of the projects.
Yeah.
For example, like most of the borrowings, like the Bank of Ghana and Co. Some of these borrowings are loan projects that we always take, and then we repay in some way or the other.
Yeah.
But we are saying that it's not bad to go for restructuring, as he has already talked about the opportunities he gives us and the ways he opens for us.
Okay.
But it's really sad that a country like Ghana that is endowed with natural resources, with a lot of things that are timber, natural resources, gold, bauxite, a lot of things, diamonds and co. This, you see, there's something that I want to say. If you relocate Ghanaians to US and bring you American people to Ghana here, I will give you like 5 years. Ghanaians will want to come back to Ghana
because of how the United States.
You see, within that short period, what they will do, the way they will use our resources, like Charlie, you would want to even come back to Ghana.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it all depends on the way we deal with the resources we have, how we use it, how we deal with corruption, how we are able to ensure that this. We are able to benefit from what we have.
Yeah,
it's really affecting us as a country because we have the resources, but we cannot develop.
We can't develop it.
You see, ordinary people in some places they don't get water to drink. The other day, I saw people trying to get the water from it looks like a well, and there were these cows, or should I say cattle?
Yeah,
also trying to drink from the same place.
Well.
And they are fetching from the same place. It's really bad. So domestic debt restructuring program, or let's say debt restructuring program is cool, but we must focus on getting ourselves out of this situation. We should be able to rely on ourselves independently to develop. Even if there will be external intervention, it should be minimal, not to the extent that we are wallowing in that debt.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I don't have much to say on this one, except to emphasize on the fact that we should do better as a country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, looking at our last topic for discussion. This topic is on the issue of Galamsey. Now, the movement for change, one of their communicators, their senior communicators, in the person of Solomon Owusu, who he left the NPP because he didn't feel the ideological manners of the NPP matched with the vision he thinks Ghana
I'm not sure it's about ideology.
Okay.
This is simply about personal interest.
No, that's fine. We'll leave that to Solomon to answer someday. But yes, he says that you see the NIMOS, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations
Committee.
Yes. They've been raiding some places, some constituencies and districts and whatnot. Arresting people, clamping down Galamsey sites, and Now Solomon also says that what the president needs to do is this. Wherever NIMOS raids, the DCE there or the MCE and the police commander there should be sacked. And the reason is that there is no way he believes these activities will go on there without the knowledge of these people. And so if he should take other people to come and solve that problem whilst they are there without reporting it, then they should be sacked. Do you think this is a good call from Solomon? I mean, all sentiments aside, the fact that he left your party.
So you see, before NDC came to power,
yes,
we all agreed on one thing. One, we agreed that state of emergency is needed.
You and who?
But you
and who agree?
Look, let me tell you.
Did you
the big
agree
man
as
in
a
your
government?
party.
No, did you agree as a party?
No.
I want.
Ablakwa said it.
No.
Allow me to make my point.
I want you to flow back.
You will have your turn.
I agree, but don't say we agree.
You will have your turn.
Okay.
Ablakwa said it. Haruna Idrisu said it. Kofi Amabua, the current land minister, he said it. The likes of what was the name? Sami Jemfi said it. These are some of the most important persons in the NDC. So we all agree that state of emergency is important. That's what we were promised. Now you are in office. Galamsey, as it stands, has tripled. People are dying. Our water bodies.
Yeah.
Today you cannot find a clean water on the river. All of that has been contaminated. Today you see we are not drinking poison. Yes, because you see this water is what people use to farm.
Okay.
That farm produce.
Yeah.
Today you heard the stupidity level that they talked about. That farm produce, when you check it, you will find you find poison in that farm produce.
Okay.
Produce. The cassava is now poison. Today you turn on your pipe and the kind of water that flows from the pipe is wow, unbelievable.
It's like tea.
Yes.
Brown.
And now water treatment plant has shut down.
Sure.
What's going on? You promised to fight Galamsey, and that's why you see. Let's assume Akufo-Addo failed in the fight against Galamsey. This government came into office. We are assuming because that's not what happened. Let's assume. I'm just assuming because that's not what happened. Okay. And to tell you the truth, Akufo-Addo did better in terms of the fight against Galamsey.
Really?
He did way better than President John Dramani Mahama.
In what terms?
In all the sectors of fight against Galamsey, he has done better.
Really?
What have they done? What have they done with regards to the fight against Galamsey?
To start, under Akufo-Addo, 9 forest reserves were captured by illegal miners.
Look, let me tell you
under this government, all these forests has been reclaimed.
Has that stopped Galamsey?
But you asking what they
No. Galamsey is not okay. So nine forest reserves have been captured, right? Restored. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yet no clean water anywhere. Today, the rate at which we are having our water bodies, our rivers. If you see under 9 months, 10 months, Galamsey did not start in the last 8 months. That's a fact.
That's a truth. Okay.
It started way back before Akufo-Addo came into office. Akufo-Addo came. He fought the Galamsey to the very best extent. He left office. President John Dramani Mahama is in power now. And we are seeing the worst style of fight against Galamsey.
Really? Without them giving out a single license?
Without them giving out what license? Look, let me tell you this. If you say you've not, I saw that they issued license. It's not true that they did not give license. I'm unable to.
When?
I should have screenshot this. They issued license.
When?
Well, I don't know when it was issued, but the truth of the matter is that I saw a post on that, and I'll get you the post to substantiate my claims. So what we're saying is that you promised us that when you come into office, you are going to restore our water bodies. You are going to make sure that the activities of Galamsey are stopped, and that you will declare state of emergency. You will revoke the LI. We are in the 10th month now. LI 2462 is still not revoked. No state of emergency. What you did was to go and commission blue water gas. Blue water gas are not able to do anything. You see, what we are saying is that look, you have police and you have soldiers in the place who cannot do stop the galamsey. You are coming to commission blue water gas to go and do what? Those they are not even armed. What are they going to do?
Okay.
Nothing. So this is just to burden the part. And when we come back to office, we investigate all of these things. You are causing financial loss to the state.
Okay.
You see, you are laughing. We investigate all of that because we don't see what the blue water gas are doing. Nothing. They are not doing anything. This is just job for
the boys.
For the boys.
I want to help you.
They are not doing anything. So we are saying that look, President Mama, please we beg. We don't want to import water. We cannot afford that. You see, those in Accra here and those in the cities, they drink from this voltaic and this pure water. And we have some remote areas in this country, they don't get that kind of water.
Access.
That's the truth of the matter. They drink from the well. So look, we are saying that you are endangering our lives by massaging this issue of galamsey. You have to show seriousness in dealing with the matter.
With what Solomon Owusu is saying, do you think that is another way to go around?
So Solomon Owusu, what he's saying, he's also dancing around the issue. Look, we all know what we should do. And the practical thing to do is to declare state of emergency at the moment, so that we will come to the table and find out a solution to the matter. You cannot allow galamsey to be going. We have the kingpins of galamsey. We have NDC guys who are serious into galamsey. Yasmin said it when he went to Akosia, that they should disregard any claims that they are going to arrest them when they do galamsey, because of and that's why they won the seat. Yes. They should disregard any claims that they are going to arrest them. That nobody, he's NDC organizer. So that guy himself is a galamsey man. Kingpins, they are the kingpins. And we have the kingpins of galamsey. We have MPs.
Yes, you go in there.
we have queens in the NPP. MPs doing galamsey in the NDC. You understand?
Sure.
Today they accused what's his name? Chairman to me of being the kingpin of galamsey. We agreed, right? Today Chairman to me has been arrested. All the activities around Akonta mining has stopped. That has not stopped galamsey, has it? No. It has not. That means Chairman to me wasn't the problem.
But he was part of it.
Even if he was part, is he the only person? No. Why is he the only person arrested in regards to galamsey? So you see, this is selective justice, political persecution, and you know, lack of interest in the part of NDC in fighting galamsey. Because you have your own people in there, you cannot single out to me and try to make it look like he's the only person doing galamsey in this country. It is good that you stop him from doing galamsey, but make sure you deal the issue to the core. Anyone that is involved, arrest him. Don't come and do selective justice. No. Look, we are dying. We are dying in this galamsey situation. And we hope that the president will do the state of emergency, and then we'll find a responsible way of doing galamsey.
All right. Thank you there, Razak. Brahma.
I think the mischievous nature of the MPP is just mind blowing. What is factual is that if we were dying because of galamsey, we would have been dead long time ago in the last 8 years. They also came. Their president put his presidency on the line. I don't know why Nana Addo didn't resign after he couldn't solve galamsey. He himself, he has a question mark on top of his credibility and fulfilling his promises. He should have resigned when he couldn't solve galamsey because he put his presidency on the line. You see, over the last 8 years, they came into government from 2017 to 2024. So when you look at the rising nature of how this galamsey issue was happening, people thought that, you see, state of emergency is not in perpetuity. It's not something that can be done in perpetuity to solve the issue. It's just a 90-day period of, stopping.
Yeah, but that's what I said. Declare it for now.
That's what I'm saying. But you see, you don't do as if that will be the solution to the problem. What we need to do, first of all, is to make sure that about 4 million Ghanaians that are into this illegal mine, you need to look for sustainable ways of getting them livelihood. you see, if we're able to give them sustainable way of livelihood or making sure that we provide them with, opportunities, such as the youth in mining program that we are looking at. You see, what this government is now seeking to do is that those who have concessions already, the likes of Ashanti Gold, Anglo Gold, Ashanti, they're able to lease some of their space to these young people. They'll come under their control. They'll come under their control so that they will guide them and aid them to do the mining properly. Because what we are fighting is not small scale mining. What we are fighting is illegal mining. You understand? And so for the fact that, we are putting these measures in place, if we get a sustainable source of income, you can go forward to implement these kind of drastic measures and whatnot. You understand? We can declare the state of emergency, but that will not immediately ask us to change the color of our water bodies.
No, it will.
For the last 8 years,
of emergency for some time,
the water will not regain itself within just 90-day period. Let us be factual. This is science. You understand?
But what the chemicals that within 90 days period, can't they declare state of emergency for more than 90 days?
That's what I'm saying. That no, it has the law stipulates the period within which you can declare state of emergency, depending on how the situation is and how Parliament will also give you the mandate to execute it. What I'm saying,
of this law you are saying.
It is a 90-day period. The state of emergency is not declared in perpetuity.
Okay.
It is within a period that you need to declare for a certain, for a certain issue to be halted for the meantime. So what I'm saying is that, you see, these are the measures we're all putting in place. When it comes to this issue, you are guilty. You are also guilty of it in terms of fighting it. But here is the case. This time around, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, there's political will to fight it. Our own national organizer, our own national organizer, Joseph Yamin, our own third vice chairman, this twin, I've forgotten of his name, Honorable Abubakar or something like that. They are all being investigated. The AG has assigned Yoko to investigate them with the issue of Galamsey. That is the political will.
But
you had during your time the likes of Professor Frimpong Boateng.
So you see, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm saying no. You see,
you arrested Wumpini.
I'm saying that
you bastardized Wumpini. You destroyed his reputation. And when it comes to your people, you are saying that they are being investigated.
They are being
no arrest whatsoever.
That is political will to fight the issue.
This is not political.
You are saying that there's no political will.
Selective justice.
Wuntmi is being investigated. Wuntmi is not being arrested.
He's been arrested.
No. The issue with Wuntmi is that relax. You had your time. You had your time. Wait, relax.
No, when you
lie. I'm not. I'm saying that. I'm saying
Razak,
relax.
He said Wuntmi is not arrested.
Wuntmi has not made
this country. Wuntmi is not arrested. What are you saying?
Wait, please. I'm making a point.
The man got arrested, granted bail, rearrested, and today as we speak,
please relax.
He's in custody.
See,
you can't tell me he's not arrested.
Wuntmi is dealing with two issues. An issue of going to take a loan or a bank, of being given funding to do cocoa roads, and they arrested him for misappropriation of public funds. The CID invited him. Even the president and the CEOs, the AG made it clear. The CI invited him to come this Monday for them to have discussion concerning the Akwanta mining issue, and he was granted, but he couldn't meet the bail conditions. Now, when you don't meet the bail conditions, you need to be, as it were, okay, for lack of a better, we need to say arrest. For you to meet the bail conditions, he'll be removed from the cells. So there are two different issues. You understand? One is being handled by Yoko. One is being handled by the CID. Those are two different issues. Yoko decided to arrest him based on the misappropriation of public funds when it comes to the Cocoa Rose Monday he went to take, and they say he didn't do. And CID is investigating Wuntmi based on the Akwanta mining issue. Those are two different things. You see, you cry that we are not after the political kingpins, we are doing what? But you see, there's a need to serve a deterrent to people. When you hear the likes of Chama Wuntmi, when you go into a class, as the teacher goes in the class and sees students who are talking, you see the loudest person. When you're able to shut him down, the rest of the people are able to what? See that no, this person. So it's the same thing. So when it comes to Chama Wuntmi issue, he's one of the well-known people involved in Galamsey. It is not us who are even saying it. Erastus Asarodonko, the Joy News reporter, made it clear through his reportage. Wuntmi was involved in Galamsey. There were report videos and everywhere. The presidency, they submitted report to the president with regards to this. Your own president came to stand on his his president podium and declared Wuntmi, innocent of any crime, which was, in my opinion, very irresponsible to do, because it should have allowed the investigation to go on. Because do you think that at that time CID or the Yoko come and say the presidency lied was what do you call it? Was involved in Galamsey. No. So in order for all these things, people should have done the right thing, have allowed the law to work. Today, arresting wouldn't have been any news anyway, because people who did during your time, you investigated. There was a report that showed that he was vindicated. But you didn't do that. When we came, it had to take the lands minister to go and invade his place and go to say he has breached his concession. He has given authorization to a different mining company to mine without the mining license. These are the charges he's being faced, and that is proper. Why? Because if you do that, those young people who go in for whatever, who also say, no, this big person is being called. There are genuinely young people who, for I don't know how they're able to get their source of income, perhaps because it's not even a political campaign that's even behind, go into some kind of quarters and go and do these mining activities. So when they see that these big fishes are being punished, it's the right way to go. Maybe if you know someone who is involved in it, see something, say something, you have the report, to report. You are saying that some NDC members are involved in Galamsey and whatnot. Have you reported to the police and they've not taken the matter up? You are a responsible citizen.
Okay, so
you understand? You are a responsible citizen.
That Yamin is under investigation.
That I'm saying that you are a responsible citizen. Take it up. Okay. Go and report. And today, when you go to the, the government is a rewarding government. Today, when you report smuggling of gold, we'll give you 10% of the gold that's being smuggled. I'm still looking for that place. That's why you and I, we should be able to be focused on making sure we get revenue for the government, also get something small in our pockets. So what it is essential is that the fight is on. The government have been able to reclaim forest reserve. Excavators are being tracked. Gone are the days where people import excavator without DVLA number plates. Today is different. That when you track it to know what the device is being used for, then what do you call it? The excavators and whatnot are being used for. Today we are going to have permanent military bases in these forest reserves where we have claimed. These are the measures that are good. You are saying that blue water gas are not, a job for the boys and whatnot. But at the end of the day, blue water gas is doing a serious, operation in the forest. They are whistleblowers. They are not necessarily people to arrest. They are whistleblowers for, the NIMOS people to arrest. Recently, we have NIMOS arresting some people involved in Galamsey. So there are efforts that are being put in place, which is different from your approach. You understand? You were burning excavators. We are not burning them. You understand? We are even giving water pumps to farmers. 900 water pumps we see from Galamsey for them to be to use in the agriculture. That is how you as it were, make good use of something that is illegal in your way. So at the end of the day, you lack the moral right. I keep telling you people to talk about Galamsey. The state of emergency will not be declared at the behest of you, the MPP, because the MPP is called for a state of emergency. No. State of emergency, like the presidency said, will be declared as and when necessary, as advised by his National Security Council. You don't put people in institutions and expect them to just be to be follow. They need to advise you. That's what you people were doing. You put people in places and expect that they go to what the president, and the president is saying that no, I need my advice from national security. If it is time, if we have exhausted all the powers, we'll go in for the state of emergency. But what you must also take note of is that you are dealing with human beings. People, human beings can be rational in so many ways that you need to be careful in handling this. It is illegal already, illegal mining concession that we're talking about. You do that to go and affect the small scale mining activities, legal people who are operating. So you need to look at it and balance it. You understand? The time where they were calling for the state of emergency, reports were already out. Professor Frimpong Boateng reports were out. Announced that illegal mining, his secret filming. Charles Bishop was caught on tape receiving money to facilitate illegal. Those were the things that we were seeing. Gani. Evidence was on the ground. And people couldn't then, those opinions held by, these ministers of state currently, those are their personal opinion. And we keep saying that NDC as a political party didn't state categorically that we needed a state of emergency to end Galamsey. We don't expect us to, as it were, within 10 months, for a state of emergency to declare the mess that you people brought onto us. You understand? So we are engaging CSOs, we are engaging people to make sure that we bring this canker to an end. We need to also admonish our community members that at the end of the day, these effects of Galamsey does not know any color. You and I, we are all involved. The likes of our lungs, our pulmonary, the air we breathe, the food we eat are all being contaminated and poisoned by these chemical substances and metals such as mercury and whatnot. They are very, very harmful. And one interesting thing about it is that sometimes the effect is not seen immediate. It is something that grows gradually, and then you are able to, the time they detect it, then it is worse. We have, people giving birth to abnormal babies and all as a result of these galamsey. We need to also consider admonition of people. Let us fight it together. I mean, you failed though, and we have come to have the mandate, and I know that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the NDC, we shall deal with it and deal with it decisively. I'm sure by the end of John Dramani Mahama's term, galamsey will be a thing of the past.
Okay. Thank you. Razak, anything you wanted to add to it, or we can just close the show.
When they should go arrest you, I mean, that's what you were saying.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that look, you have a lot of big guys in the NDC doing galamsey.
Mention names.
Yamin is one.
Mention
Yamin is one.
Okay.
doing galamsey. You have evidence.
Yes, he's doing galamsey.
We come and track you. Can you show where it is?
NDC chairman for Ayawasu Central. He's doing galamsey.
Okay.
You know where he's doing that. You know where he's doing.
I know him. That's why I mentioned it
If they take you
specifically.
to, you can even show us where he's doing the galamsey.
No,
No, you need to tell us. You need the evidence base because the
So
likes
now-
of
now you are looking for evidence.
Yes,
Now you are
of
looking
course.
for evidence.
You need to give us evidence of someone doing it.
Is
The
it-
likes of Professor
The other day,
Boateng, they
I
came
had-
with evidence.
I heard Samuel Ofosu Kwachi
Yes, he's telling
saying that
evidence.
if you want to tell us that galamsey is where, show evidence.
Yes, show evidence that it is west.
Today Kwachi is not seeing that galamsey is where. He wants evidence.
Okay.
No,
this guy.
you the things you are
And we're
saying.
saying that look, we're saying that let's stop this political persecution. Let's deal with this matter.
Okay.
If anybody is involved in galamsey,
Yeah.
show their zeal in fighting galamsey,
So we
arrest
should-
the person.
so we should release
regardless
him
of
too.
the political color of the person.
Yes.
We should
Arrest the
release him
person.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
I'm not saying you should release Wontumi. Let him face the charges he's supposed to face.
so
That's fine.
he will face
But
it.
Wontumi is not the only person.
Okay.
Because even after arresting Wontumi, galamsey is still ongoing.
We've been given a 4-year mandate, not a 10 months.
Yes, and I'm telling you that galamsey is ongoing. He's not the only
and
person.
you know that the kingpins like
and you know them, right?
and you know that the kingpins, like you are saying, are not just, let me say, people as it were, who are maybe just say that they don't know what to do or what not. They also have their ways of also hiding behind.
Look,
all
a
that.
good
It
percentage
takes-
of the
it
people
takes
in Central
a lot of
does
investigation
not
to
have good water. A good
I'm
percentage
saying
of the
that
people in
it
Central.
takes a lot of effort to reveal who the
Please,
kingpins are.
Let me make my point, la.
Okay.
Let me make my point.
All right.
Oh.
I think there's.
I'm saying that it takes a lot of.
we will end our conversation this morning. But before we go, I mean, gentlemen, your last words. It's a weekend, and you know, Sunday Blaster Jinakwanu.
Yeah, I mean, we need to go and support the Black Stars.
Yeah,
Come Accra Sports Stadium. One thing is clear that victory is assured.
Okay.
One and you see when it comes to this football, Black Stars is like Man United. Unfortunately, I support both teams. My club is Manchester United. They don't guarantee us consistency in terms of winning games.
Sure.
But I have firm belief that the Black Stars will do that the honor come Sunday and be able to win against Comoros. I think Comoros last we met them they whip us, but I'm sure that the quality we have in the team right now, the likes of Semenyo, the way he is informed, Kudus, Jordan Ayew, Salisu, Kamaldeen. I mean, these are stars who are playing outside, so we expect so much from them. So we are pleading that, I mean, Ghanaians, let us bring back the love. Let's go out collectively to support the Black Stars, for them to come out victorious come this Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium. I think the tickets are out and whatnot. I mean, purchase, go and also support it. I mean, the purchase of the ticket is also revenue generation for the government. It's, you know, everyone has a quota to play. You go and watch it, cheer up the Black Stars, and by His grace, victory is assured. I mean, win or lose, we still qualify. But I don't think we need to end on a good note. We need to end on a good note for people to see that we are really prepared for the World Cup. Come, is it 2026? Yes, come 2026.
Okay.
So that we're able to bring big. I mean, many of us, yesterday someone was saying that people who are within 30 to 40 years, we've never witnessed Black Stars take any trophy.
Before
Take any
also.
trophy. I feel that it's a very bad thing on the image of us.
Okay.
But going forward, with the luck that Abraham Papa has brought, I mean, UDS has gone to win a World University World Cup. It shows that when you have good governance, when you have good people in governance, they have luck that is backing them. For people who came 8 years, you couldn't even win a chicken trophy self. But the next 4 years, we will win good things and the World Cup will come back to Ghana.
Thank you.
The 9 points that is qualifying us to the World Cup today was from Akufo-Addo's regime. So if you take out that 9 points, Ghana is not qualifying. You understand? If you take out that 9 points, Ghana is not qualifying. Yes.
Okay.
So my last words, I want to thank you very much and I want to encourage you to stay strong.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
May God see us through these hardships.
Sure.
And also thank the management of this institution and
Sure.
the listeners and everyone around here. May God bless us all.
Amen.
I want to also extend my greetings to my boss, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, the best performing member of Parliament so far. He's a good man, a very
Sure.
resource-oriented kind of person.
Okay.
He's a good man.
Okay. All right. And so this is where we will end the conversation this morning. We thank you for staying with us throughout the show. We will be coming your way same time next week. Enjoy your weekend.